Opening statements are underway in Massachusetts in a case of a woman accused of murdering her Boston police officer boyfriend. Everyone's got an opinion on this one.
Karen Reed's defense team is arguing the following. She's the victim of an elaborate cover-up and is being framed by a group of people that include law enforcement. She is charged, meanwhile, with killing Officer John O'Keefe back in 2002. Penny Kmitt with CBS News Boston has been following all this. She's outside the courtroom for us. Penny, thank you very much for joining us. So what did the prosecution say in those opening statements?
Well, Tony, we just wrapped up those opening statements. The prosecution saying that Karen Reed did back in 2022 of January, did hit her police officer boyfriend, John O'Keefe, with her car and then left him to die in the snow. They claim that you're going to hear from several witnesses that support that belief. One of them being someone that heard Karen Reed say, I hit him several times after the incident occurred. They also claim that Karen Reed hit him with her car going about 24 miles per hour. They believe, again, she is guilty of second-degree murder in that case, but a very, very different belief than what we heard from the defense.
From what we're hearing from you right now, Penny, Tony and I both looked at each other and thought, ooh, that sounds tough. So how is the defense presenting their case? And, you know, I'm sure you can figure out a difference between somebody who was hit at 24 miles an hour or not, given the injuries in the body.
Right. That is a great question. You know, what the defense said today truly could not have been more different. They claim that John O'Keefe was actually never even hit by a car in the first place. They say that federal investigators have come, experts have come, looked at the autopsy report and claimed that there's no way he could have been hit by a car. They say that his injuries are more consistent with being beaten up. They specifically point to some markings that are on his arm that they say look like were caused by a dog. So they believe that something entirely different happened. Another major thing that they talked about a lot today was what they believe to be a questionable police investigation. They believe that some of the investigators on the case had ties to the people that were in the home where John O'Keefe's body was found outside of. They say that those connections just are not able to create really a clear picture of what happened, that the case wasn't investigated thoroughly enough. So there's a lot of different things at play here. But as you mentioned, they say that the injuries are totally different. We're going to have to see how that autopsy report plays out in court. This trial expected to take 6 to 8 weeks. So it could be 2 months before we really have a clear picture of what happened here.
Penny, I have a piece of paper here that says Turtle Boy on it. Apparently that plays a role in the case. Who, what is Turtle Boy, and what's their role?
That is a great question. It would probably take maybe an hour to discuss how Turtle Boy has fully played into this case. I can tell you he's an independent blogger here in Boston. He's really galvanized the spirit of several communities. I mean, you're not seeing it right now, but let me tell you, just about an hour ago when Karen Reed made her way into court, hundreds of people that were dressed in all pink, they're Karen Reed supporters. They have signs that say free Karen Reed. They have signs that say Karen Reed was framed. Turtle Boy is really spearheading that initiative. He is so passionate about this case. He actually got involved himself. He was charged with intimidating witnesses in this case. So Turtle Boy has really been at the forefront of the entire Karen Reed trial. I would say he's probably somewhat responsible for this massive response and why this case has become really the center of attention for not only Massachusetts, but even drawing attention from the entire country.
Penny Kmitt. Penny, thank you very much.